There's so many posters everywhere. Yeah, if you haven't seen one already,
she looks so hopeful and pretty. I wonder what happened to her.
Just goes for it. But yeah. Okay, there's actually lots to do around here. Lots of people just don't bother.
I would so be there if a Sasquatch actually did battle a Razorback.
All of these photos here are all Mr. Jefferson's photos. You can see his name on the back of each of these displays. But yeah, most of them are all women or men in roles of authority.
I better read Warren's text before he blows my phone up.
Oh, Warren. Thirsty bird. I'm just gonna go up for these and we'll read through all of them, but yeah. Warren is basically just a big thirsty bird right now. He wants some of that max. But yeah. Other texts and stuff, just happy birthday. Happy birthday. Max and Kate seem to get on quite well, but it's very player dependent what happens with her. But yeah, let's go. Yeah, if you read into all these diary entries as well, if you get the chance, they're all pretty cool. But yeah, like obviously you can see here she keeps the selfie photo in her diary, and she keeps this photo in her diary until she gives it to Chloe. But you can see the reflection there, so she is technically in the photo, so she can use it to rewind. But yeah.
Okay, I better get to my dorm and grab that flash drive.
Graffiti, cigarette burn. Even as early on as this,
they sure get a lot of mileage out of otter power.
If you look in here, you can see lots of
this is
Chloe's
where the otters
graffiti.
Perform their aquatic magic. Otter power? I'm so not there.
You can see that I can't sleep and I am to misbehave, and then I fucking knew you would do this, etc. Just gotta let it go. All of her usual stuff. But then the Eye of Providence is there too. So that's basically indicative of Max and Chloe being there later on in the game. Whenever you see one of these, it's just a little bit of foreshadowing that there's going to be something there. And of course this is a swimming pool, so episode 3, we're going to be in there. Just going around all the notice boards for the sake of it.
I'm sure this poster has stopped millions of bullies.
Per Kate. Oh dear. Damn Christians though. Right. I like these little spots as well that you can actually just sit down and Max will give you some musings and stuff about what's going on, but...
So bizarro to be back here after 5 years.
I've never been in a game where it did this before. And it's kind of nice.
But with all this shit going on, I'm even more an outsider.
This first portion of the game, it's so relaxed that a lot of people just disregard it as... just disregard the game in general. Yeah, there we go. Women, black and white. Scantily clad lady, black and white. Graffiti in the background. Not sure what any of it says. Probably just random. But yeah, like these particular ladies seem to be squirrels. Squirrels are another thing. God, there's so many different freaking things to this. But yeah, basically Samuel's a squirrel god, and he has lots of squirrel minions that look out around campus for what's going on. Okay, let's speak to Brooke.
Hi, Brooke.
Let me
my
guess.
first playthrough through, I
You want to
didn't
fly my drone?
talk to anybody here at all.
I'd love to. I love planes and balloons and...
Oh god.
This
that
is
makes me
neither.
cringe so much. I'm just like,
Do you know what a drone
planes
really
and balloons,
is?
Max? Really?
A weapon, right? You read
She's
too
so
many
naive.
conspiracy sites. This might be too complicated for you. Funny. Warren said you were smart. Please, step back.
Yeah, so then, once you talk to her, you can look in her bag.
What a
I don't know what I'm gonna
complicated
do
name
with
for such a
Brick in
tiny
this,
drone.
in this playthrough, but we'll see. I might get her and Daniel together. We'll see. Or maybe I'll just let her do shit with Warren.
Let me get... That looks like a high-fly drone. Model B400 EVO. Now that's a
Gee,
nice
I'm
piece
so
of
knowledgeable.
You're full of surprises. Why would you know that? I love aerial photography. Drones are perfect for that, especially those
See, this
with
is what
great
she should have
range.
said the first
It's a new
time
era of
around.
images. Most
Oh,
impressive,
God.
Max. Warren said you were multifaceted. Here, give the drone a whirl around campus.
This just takes you around the campus, and it's the same image looping over and over. So I'm not wasting anybody's time going through that. If you speak to her again, you just control the drone, so yeah, I want to get on her good side. Speaking to Hayden, he gives you some helpful information to do with Rachel and
Hey, Hayden.
Nathan and
There she
Victoria,
is.
so
The retro selfie master.
That's me, all right. You look relaxed as usual, Hayden.
It's a skill one cultivates at Blackwell, especially when one represents the Vortex Club. Not to boast.
not to boast. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not not
talk
bothered by
later,
going
Hayden.
through any of this, really.
Bye, Max.
Basically, the gist of what he says
No.
is
I have to get my chemical on. and
Nathan isn't
study.
as bad as everyone
We should
makes
get
him
you
out to
and
be,
Dana out one
and
night.
he's just hilarious when he's stoned. Yeah, all the graffiti around here. Most of it's just bits and pieces, but the "please go ahead and kill me" is in Chloe's handwriting, so obviously she's not in a terribly good place when she wrote that. But yeah, this is his optional photo number 2. Oh yeah, Jeremiah Blackwell. It's another sit position as well here, which is kind of nice. Yeah, okay, Stella. I've got to definitely talk to Stella.
Hey there,
She's,
Stella.
helpful.
Hey, I know you. You're the new quiet girl in Jefferson's class. Isn't he incredible?
Everybody fangirls over him.
I'm not sure yet. I mean, he's clearly
not
a
sure
genius,
yet.
but I don't agree with everything he says.
He does get a bit pretentious, but he's passionate and just says what he thinks. If Victoria wasn't all over him, I would definitely make a move.
Girl, you thirsty? Oh god.
Now that you mention it, he doesn't respond to Victoria's flirting. That
Yeah,
means
he
he
is
has
quite
good
careful
taste.
about
You have a
not
lot to learn here,
responding to any
Blackwell.
flirting.
Rachel Amber absolutely had sex with him.
There you go.
Well, I heard that from a good source.
I don't know what a good source is, but that piece of information ties together a good theory that that I had about just Rachel and Jefferson being in a relationship, doing the nasty, and then eventually breaking up due to Rachel finding out about what was happening with the conspiracy. I'll probably go into that in more detail. I plan to do another video for that, but
Interesting. See you.
but I wanted to
learn
do this
something
first
new
just
every
because
day
it
at
takes
school.
more time.
Like I
that's
said,
already 40
we have a
minutes
lot
in,
to learn.
and
Max,
I
see you
haven't
in
even
class.
got nearly past the first episode. Should probably speed up a little bit. Yeah, that photo in behind there is particularly interesting, considering that is, well, it looks more like Kate than a lot of the other photos do. There's a bunny in it, it's her spirit animal, and there's a man, you know, grabbing a hold of her, even though she's scantily clad. if you check up in my spirit animal video as well,
Mr. Jefferson has such a gift for different styles.
in the spirit animal video, I go into her and the rabbit and how she could be a pretty thirsty wee bird herself, just because she's not getting any at all, what with her religion getting in the way. Gonna sign this
Hi, Miss
petition
Grant.
quickly.
Excuse me, Max. I know everybody loves being asked to sign a petition, but would you do Miss Grant
yeah,
a favor and hear
Worth
me
checking
out?
that video out if you haven't already, just to hear about that.
Sure, I always have time for you.
But yeah,
What's
that's
the
definite
petition?
foreshadowing
David
towards
Matson,
what's
our
going to
chief of
happen in
security,
episode
wants
2,
to put
and
surveillance
then,
cameras all around the campus. Halls, classrooms,
then what's
gyms,
going to go
dorm
down
rooms, etc.
later on.
Blackwell Academy should be a high school, not a high security
Because during
penitentiary.
episode 2, I will go into a bit more depth. I'll show you what I mean by they definitely had a relationship. Like, if you listen to their conversation,
That's crazy. I get why schools
it,
should be
it
on high
sounds
alert
more
these
like
days, but
two lovers
cameras
arguing
in the dorm
than
rooms.
it sounds
It's a
like
slippery
teacher
slope,
and pupil.
and it's
so
up to
it's a
you
little
and your
weird.
classmates to stand up here. Blackwell Academy has a noble heritage, from the Native Americans who founded this land to the pioneers who shared it in peace, not fear and violence.
There we go, Native Americans.
The Native Americans?
The tribes who were here first, who welcomed the settlers. Both cultures found a mutual symbiosis and thrived. Now, before I assign you homework with this lecture, will you please sign the petition to keep our campus from going back to 1984?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so Native
I
Americans,
don't
there's
mind
obviously a lot of
security,
Native American
but not
symbolism
pure
in the
surveillance.
game in
I
general.
knew you were my favorite new
Um,
student at Blackwell for a good reason.
But, that butterfly. When you have a new episode and that comes up, you're just like, oh god, what have I done? But I love how so many little things are more squirrels. God, they really are everywhere now that I'm looking for them. But yeah,
Yo, Justin.
Check out the Max. Come to thrash?
completely lost my train
Oh,
of
yeah?
thought. But
Bring it.
What's your first move
yeah,
gonna be?
Native American is the most applicable
Jump?
sort of
You're
thing
such
to
a
the symbolism
poser.
here.
If you can't even name a simple nose slide or a tray flip, you should walk on.
Right.
Yo, Justin.
Check out the Mac.
I came to nose slide. But I'd love to see somebody do a tree flip.
Oh, sick. You're not a poser.
Nah, I just can't
She's so
skate like
sneaky.
shit.
Oh, check it. We're gonna destroy some rails for you. What do you want to see?
Go for a tree flip.
Let's get Trevor all over that action.
Oh dear. Yeah, if you speak to Trevor again, oh no, Trevor just kind of sits there and dies. If you speak to Justin again, he'll basically go into how he and Rachel Amber used to hang out, and he'll mention Chloe, although he won't say her name, just to keep all of the mystery, because we don't yet know who Chloe is. La ha ha da da da.
What's up, Daniel?
Oh, hi Max. Could I ask you a question? Would you
I feel sorry
mind
for Daniel. I feel sorry for a
letting me
lot of
sketch you?
characters in this game.
I do put my sketches on Facebook though.
I'd be
Yeah,
honored,
no,
Daniel.
good idea.
Makes me feel like a muse.
Funny, you should say that. I was just thinking
Literally
about that
everybody
real
around here
nice.
just speaks about Rachel Amber. It's
Rachel
ridiculous.
Amber.
Like, she is the center point of this entire freaking school.
Okay, why don't you start drawing me? Even though I must be a step down from Rachel.
No way, you're a good substitute muse.
He's lying.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a good
dear.
posture.
It's like the worst posture ever.
Good. Good.
This game is so pretty. It really is.
Best portrait ever.
Yeah, there we go. More images of men in powerful positions and ladies. No, more men. Men, ladies, meh. It's a thing. You don't really want to talk to Luke unless you've busted Nathan, because otherwise he'll just be grumpy with you. Let's go quickly and speak to Evan. See if we can get a look at that portfolio.
Hey, Evan. Mind if I check out your cool portfolio?
Let's see if you're worthy of it, Max. You'll have to answer a simple question. Who photographed the famous falling soldier?
Robert Capa, of course. I love his work, despite the controversy about that photo.
My. This quiet child knows things.
That's why I'm
He's
here.
so pretentious.
You're a kindred spirit, Max. Would you care for a perusal of my portfolio? It's not a privilege I grant to many.
I'd be honored, sir.
Yeah, once again, lots and lots and lots of Rachel Amber. Yeah. You speak to him again, he just goes into how he and Rachel were just extremely close, and all that kind of jazz.